One thing that I've observed about the Ghanaian economy, but I think it's true across the developed world, well, particularly in Africa, is there's no real price system. And what I mean by that is pricing strategy is primarily based on how people feel. So this vendor here and that vendor here, they're not selling things based on what they think the market rate is and considering demand supply tensions and all those kind of pricing factors that you go to evaluate what you should sell something at. It's based on what I feel like I want to make from what I'm selling.
Yeah.
And what that creates is this lack of clarity as to whether you're paying the right amount for something or whether you're being overcharged. And that's a real problem, because especially for diasporans, because with the lack of this kind of local understanding that in Ghana, you really have to shop around. And if you don't come in with this kind of understanding that this is a potential challenge and a risk, then you can be charged significant amounts, especially the fact that people would assume that you're coming from abroad, so you have money. So that's something that people need to bear in mind, that there are no stable or there are no stable prices, and the same thing you buy in this place, literally next door, it could be 10 times the price. See, I told the story of how for that Belacqua bottle of water, the people who carry it on their heads, it's like 5 cedis.
Yeah.
But I've been in restaurants where I've bought that same bottle of water for 120 cedis. Where that restaurant I went to, what thought patterns, what considerations were they using to determine that they should be selling Belacqua for 120 cedis? And at the same time, to the woman that's carrying water on her head, she's selling it at 5 cedis. If you don't know how to shop around, if you don't know how to find the right places, then you'll be in a situation like I've just highlighted at a business level, and that's high cost.
And the thing is, even in terms of just going and paying the prices, those prices that the people are giving you, whether it is because that's what they are selling it at, or because they've seen you and they're thinking, oh yeah, I can say this much and you'll be able to pay, because it's like we're saying. But we shouldn't also forget that there are actually people out there that will easily scam you as well.